Let's take a look, see what happened at the first race of the weekend in the Ginetta Challenge. It was Sean Highton that led the way into Paddock Hill Bend. Robinson fighting him up the hill, managed to make his way into the lead as they headed up in towards the Druids Hairpin for the first time. As the race went on, Robinson and Highton with the battle for the lead. Clive Richards running third early on, but Ryan Radcliffe managed to make his way up and managed to get the third position by the end of the race. G20 battle was strong as well. Matt Flowers in the end managed to find a way past Mark Wanier to take the victory in that one. Robinson managed to hold off Highton to the end of the race. The two of them scratched it out for the whole of the 15 minutes. So the second race, 20 minutes, lights on, lights go out now, and it's a battle between Will Burns on the outside and Robinson on the inside. Looks like Burns may well have the better of him as they head down into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time, and there's a collision further back. Cars all getting together, the back of the G40s and the front of the G20s. Meanwhile, it's Robinson that does have the better of Burns heading up the hill towards Druids. It was a spin, I think, possibly Lee Mole. As down the hill, down towards Graham Hill Bend comes Robinson on lead, and Highton's got ahead of Burns up at Druids. I think Sims there behind Burns in fourth, and then Clive Richards, it looked like, was in fifth, yes, as they head on to the Grand Prix loop. Sixth is Brad Bailey, seventh is Davenport, and Radcliffe, I think, in eighth. Mark Wanier leads G20 by a good distance, I think, to Johnny Greenwood. The Nissan Duke safety car is ready to collect the field though, as the safety car boards are out. It's Robinson that leads though as they come back towards us from Highton. They meet the safety car and the safety car boards. Everyone will have to bunch up as we have a pit visitor. That is Gary Sims' team, and underneath the bonnet, see what is wrong with the car. Matt Flowers in the Ginetta G20 makes his way into the pits also. Ambulance on scene as well now. Red flags go out. And let's take a replay of the collision. Now Matt Flowers getting taken around one of the G40s. That was Barker, I think, also David Barker. He ended up in the gravel. Take another shot. I think you can see the two cars just getting spun in the nose of one of the other G40s. Right, 15-minute restart. And it's Will Burns that definitely makes the best start this time as they head down to Paddock Hill Bend. Clive Richards gets spun round the front of Mike Robinson. He collects up onto the grass. Off as well goes one of the G40s that buries himself into the tyre wall. Joshua Barrett, that was. So up the hill they go down towards Graham Hill Bend. Now they come, and another complete carnage at Paddock Hill Bend, but it's Radcliffe that's got into second. He managed to avoid all the carnage. The field head down the Cooper Straight into 30s, and Highton fighting Radcliffe for second. Looks like he's got that one done. Robinson fourth. They head on to the Grand Prix loop for the first time, and you see Richards taken around the front of Robinson's car onto the grass. Then went Clive Richards, and into the gravel trap went JJ O'Malley, and damage from Iago Calvert. So back into clearways, on the outside for Sean Highton to take the lead away from William Burns. He runs up wide, Highton almost into the gravel trap there, so it's side by side between William Burns and Sean Highton. Mike Robinson there as well, as some of the cars kick up the Samantha. Played from Gary Sims' car, we think. He spread a wheel down, and that's what caused the red flag. So into 30s, it's Highton that does lead. He got it away from Burns. Third, Robinson dying on the inside, trying to gain position there with Luke Davenport. Iago Calvert still with that damage, so blinded some of his vision. Hopefully you can see a significant amount that he can actually get around this Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Highton through then, and Mike Robinson putting the pressure onto Will Burns as they turn into Clearways corner. There's Calvert turning through clearways with his limited vision. But leaders head into the corner. Here comes up on the inside by Robinson to get second position away from William Burns. He's got it done. Radcliffe sits in the fourth, but trying to fight back there, Will Burns, as they head up the corner, up the hill towards the Druids hairpin. Down the hill into Graham Hill Bend they come. Mike Robinson, mistake possibly. Was that him that was further down? Was it teammate Graham Johnson's? Thiago Calvert rotates. And the four cars, including Lee Mole, just about managed to get past him. No, it's still Robinson in second. Graham Johnson must have been at the back of that group. Yes, he is. Let's see who the G20 leader is. We think it's probably still Mark Warnier. Let's have a look. Here he is, down into 30. Yes, Warnier. Not with a big lead though over Brian Murphy, who runs in second. He also races in the Radical Clubman's Cup in 2012. Third is Johnny Greenwood in the G20s. Thiago Calvert, I think, called it a day now with his damage. He will be retiring from the race. And look at that suspension damage as well for Calvert. So he's out. There's his spin and his rotation. Don't think anybody hit him, did they? So I don't know if it was damage on a curb or something like that. So into clearways from the leads again. Ryan Radcliffe putting the pressure on for third position. Will Burns, Davenport there, battle away with Brad Bailey. Into Paddock they come then. Radcliffe still trying to put the pressure on. Running in fifth position is Stuart Pearson. As off into the gravel trap, into the tyre wall at the top of Paddock goes Gary Sims. So he's now out of the race.
Damage to Gary Sims' car on the left-hand side. So disappointing that because he was running well. He got himself up to 12th.
There's Mark Warnier and Brian Murphy together, the G20 leaders. Thiago Calvert walks away from his car. Meanwhile, Sean Heighton turns into the Cersei's as the leader. The battle's still really on for third because Ryan Radcliffe put in the pressure on. There's Davenport, Bailey and Johnson all together. The recovery truck on the move to recover Thiago Calvert's car to replace at safety. Warnier with Murphy trying to come around the outside. He couldn't quite manage to do that though. It should be Johnny Greenwood that sits in third in G20. The recovery of Calvert car goes on as John Heighton turns his way into clearways. Second now Burns, third Radcliffe. We've lost by the looks of things Mike Robinson. So where's Robinson got to? There he is, flies into clearways, well down the pack now. Non-championship contenders. Mike Robinson is now about 15 seconds off the race lead. In 10th position. The race one winner in troubles. Be interesting to see where he can recover to. Good battle for third in G20 going on. That's between Johnny Greenwood and Ian Ingram. Brad Bailey tacking Luke Davenport into Surtees. Couldn't make that one work though. There's Mike Robinson turning through 30s, trying to close in the leaders now. Behind Robinson, Andy O'Brien, I think that was. Warnier and Murphy still battling it out further down the field, the G20 leaders. So there's Heighton, he's back into clearways, and it's Notitel for second. Burns and Radcliffe going at it for that battle for second. Diving to try to get past Davenport there with Bailey, he couldn't do it. In front of them is Stuart Pearson, the Ginetta G20 champion from last year. He runs in fourth. There's Robinson trying to close the cars up in front of him. He's lapped the damaged car of Matt Flowers. Robinson sets the fastest lap of anybody that time through. Caught up 1.5 seconds to the pack in front of him. A very slow car heading through clearways there. Couldn't quite pick out who that was. Heighton turns into 30s again. Battle on for second still between Burns and Radcliffe Pearson, trying to close him in. Davenport and Bailey together. Then Graham Johnson leads next trio through. Johnson was just in front of Clive Richards, and commentator Ben Contradoulis was behind him. There's the damaged car of Matt Flowers, just getting some points in the G20 part of the race as he's battling for the championship honours in 2012 in the Ginetta GT5 challenge. There's Warnier, Brian Murphy, they've got a G40 amongst them. Talking of the G40s, they're back onto the Indy part of the circuit. Burns still just ahead of Radcliffe. Stuart Pearson having a lonely race in fourth, Davenport and Bailey together. Side by side, around the outside attempted. Clive Richards couldn't get past into 7th position, couldn't get past Johnson. Contradoulis was still there as well. Heighton still leads then. As the 15-minute part of the second part of the race coming towards an end, as Radcliffe side by side into 30, trying to get second position away from Will Burns. There's Contradoulis there, maybe up to 7th position as he tried to get past Graham Johnson, and they're all being closed in by Mike Robinson. Side by side, with on the inside Will Burns, Ryan Radcliffe is behind him again. It's 4th race. Battle continuing for second, Will Burns versus Ryan Radcliffe. Radcliffe couldn't find it way through last time. Mike Robinson closed in this trio car, making it 4 now. So it's Contradoulis just in front of him, then in front of him Richards, in front of him Graham Johnson. That 4-car scrap really being the best battle on the circuit. Robinson making it 3 wide almost round the outside of clearway. Ben Contradoulis on the inside, but past Johnson half tie though. Clive Richards, so he's through. The red flags come out for a second time, which brought the race to an end, which gave the victory to Sean Heighton by 7.5 seconds after just 8 laps of racing. Second was Ryan Radcliffe, third was William Burns, fourth Stuart Pearson, in fifth was Graham Johnson, and sixth Clive Richards. And the G20